Hello, my name is Hattie and I'm here to talk to you about my thoughts on Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson. Let's start this with letting you know that this was the first book I read in June and it was the first 5-star of the month for me. The blurb of this book says, bled dry by intermedial warfare, infighting and bloody confrontations with Lord Anamanda Rake, the Muslim Empire simmers with discontent. Its legions yearn, for some respite. Sergeant Whiskey Jack and his bridge burners and Tattersail, surviving sorceress of the 2nd Legion, the aftermath of the siege of Pale should have been a time to mourn the dead. But Empress Lazine gaze has fallen upon Darjustan, for this ancient citadel, last of the free cities of Genabaxis, still holds out against her. However, the Empire is not alone in this great game. Sinister forces are gathering as the gods themselves prepare to play their hand. This blurb really caught my attention when I saw it in the shop, and it really made me want to pick it up. And even though I hadn't picked it up straight away to read, I'm glad that I read it this month. So I really enjoyed the book, as it was very well written. Glad that I picked up the book to read, as it definitely made me want to read more from this author, let alone continue the series. I also enjoyed the fact that the book was split into parts that were more labelled like book 1, book 2. For example, book 1 was called then The Pale. I found this quite an interesting take on how to lay out the book as you was reading it, but I picked it up clearly and found it very interesting when you got to the next bit where you had a bit like, oh, this is something else but book 2, but still within the same book. Also brought more interest into the story. The characters themselves were very interesting from the start, and you wanted to know what exactly they were doing and what they wanted to sort of progress throughout the book and why they were doing it. They themselves had definitely had challenges in which they had to face, which brought more development throughout the book and made you want to read more to find out what would happen to them next, and with whether they do this one thing, whether it'll work or would it fail, would they have to change their plan partway through. The overall storyline of the book I absolutely enjoyed alongside the plot. And with the way that the book ended, I am definitely intrigued on seeing what the next book has in store for me. But again, this is very high fantasy and would definitely recommend this book. You do enjoy high fantasy, and I will definitely continue my read of this series and tell you my thoughts as I go along to keep up with whether I will continue the series after next book or if anything changes. But I do hope that I continue reading this book series, because definitely after this one, I want to find out what's going to happen next and how the overall series storyline is going to develop. I hope you all had a good day, and I hope you put like and subscribe. Thank you.